The preseason is officially over, and unfortunately, it did not go the way we thought it would. 1-2 is one thing, but that final game, we really struggle on offense, especially in the pass game. And defensively, we could not get off the field on third downs. But regardless, we have a lot of information on the players that we've seen play. And this is how the depth chart is going to go. Jadarius Lewis fended off Graves just enough, as Graves started off really hot and then fizzled out by week 2 and then week 3 of the preseason. We then look at Rodriguez, who is now a 94 overall, 1 overall away from having that final upgrade slot revealed. Looking at the wide receivers, Joe Morant, one of the best players in the entire league, let alone on this team, is obviously our wide receiver 1. Romeo Doubs, not a bad partner in crime at number 2. Wise holds the number 3 spot, as while Calvin Austin was pretty decent, Wise is still just a little more consistent, and the hands are a little bit better there. Ellison at number 4, only because he's a true X-type wide receiver. So as far as, if he has to come in for a replacement, do I really want, a 5'9" wide receiver as our number 1 or number 2? Probably not. But Calvin Austin is definitely a great depth piece to have. And of course, spoiler alert, the kick return starter for this upcoming season. Look at the offensive line, definitely inconsistent as well, despite being definitely improved. So I'm hoping that left side of the line especially really does shine, as that is really where the upgrades came. And then tight end, Kuntz is great, Bellinger is really good, like we talked about, should be a starter in this league. So that contract we got him on is such a steal at this rate. Looking at the defense, the cornerbacks, a little inconsistent, but overall, it's a good unit when they're on. D-line is great. I'm just hoping Cordell Jackson steps up this year. Ironically enough, looking at these 4 guys, he's probably the worst of the starters. Khalil Mack as a backup is great depth. Looking at the safeties, look pretty promising. Linebackers were amazing in preseason. This is a team that is not only more improved, but like we talked about, easily the best depth team we have had, maybe even in the entire league, as we have really good backups at a lot of positions. But we are facing a pretty tough opponent in week 1, the Elks, who have given us some issues over the last few seasons. That pass rush is just relentless, and their offense is filled with a couple of pretty good receivers. Let's take a look at how that roster looks, as obviously we just got done in the offseason. It's going to be a real late-night game on the road as well, so we'll have to see what happens there. But the Elks, any injuries were on. Obviously, we've seen one for ourselves, but thankfully wasn't long-term, so we are coming into the regular season healthy. But here are the Elks. Anthony Richardson, of course, still the starter. Really good throw power. Short and medium accuracy is amazing. Deep, not the best. And it's kind of weird because they actually do take the deep shot every once in a while. Rashad White, though, not a bad running back at all. He's caused us some problems. Receivers, Zay Flowers and Jaden Reed are very good. The release on this team isn't the best, though, so maybe you argue, do you press a lot more if we're struggling in coverage? Giving them a free release off the line when they have bad press might be the reason why we struggle so much. If we press them, maybe it's going to cause a big lockdown game. We'll see. Tyler Conklin, still the tight end 1, which I really don't understand. D'Angelo Scott should have started. They drafted a new guy. Maybe he should start. But nope, they still just want Tyler Conklin out there. Left tackle Ryman, not bad at all. He's really just good across the board. He really doesn't have a weakness. Maybe speed is a weakness. Not even speed's not really a problem. Ezra Cleveland, his weakness is obviously the pass block game. Center, Daniel Miles, the youngster, actually projected us to take him in the first round. Doesn't look bad, but yeah, I would definitely not take him in the first round. Austin Corbett, pretty good, about 80 across the board. Austin Jackson, pretty good finesse blocking, which is what you want from your tackle. Rousseau, unbelievably talented. Micah Parsons, maybe the best pass rusher in the league at this rate. Jonathan Allen, the DT1 is great. DT2, not that great, though. Assuming this is a 4-3, maybe we can run it against that second DT. Bird, very good speed and block shedding. Bush, very athletic as well. And then Logan Wilson, kind of the best of both worlds. Looking at the corners, very good corners, especially L'Jarius Sneed, who is insanely athletic. Very good zone coverage team, but overall just a good team in general. Free safety Eddie Jackson, still the starter with really good zone and still really athletic at his age. And then Jartavius Martin, not the best in zone, but very good in man and obviously athletic as well. It's a good team. Kicking is really their weakness. Not the best power for either guy, but outside of that, they are very talented. As far as our season goals, we obviously expect to make the playoffs. I don't want to do any more. I don't want to do any less. That's going to be the spot we sit for expectations. And then as far as the opening day keys, I'm not sure if they want us to talk about defense or offense. But they actually give us the choice here. I think the real key definitely is offense, because when we lose against this team, it's because their D-line causes us problems. So we're going to say dominating offense. And I say it's got to be the pass game, because running a ball against this team has always been a problem. 350 yards plus they want, and they want us to win, which definitely is trouble. You know, it's some trouble, but definitely doable. If you guys want to see week 2 and 3 tomorrow, 200 likes will get us there. Nothing really too special. We'll have a rebuild tomorrow as well, no matter what. And yeah, let's get our strategy in and hopefully finally get some revenge on this Elks team that has been giving us troubles. Only upgrade we have before the game is Zach Kuntz, who is now an 84 overall. Would have been nice to see 85 to get another upgrade point, I believe. Ooh, or ability point. 3 to medium route is actually not bad. 1 to release, 1 to deep route, 1 to short route. Really nice upgrade there, as he now puts him at 75 medium route. I mean, I remember when this man had, like, no route running at all, and now, I mean, pretty damn good stuff, right? Really good catching. Route running's definitely up there. I don't know what the release is, but not bad. 1 away from an upgrade slot, unfortunately. Not going to get that here, but maybe by the end of the season. Here we are on the road for the first game of the regular season against the Elks. Talked about it before, a team that we have absolutely struggled against as of late, but mainly it's our offense that has struggled, as we have not been able to figure out that defensive line, which I can't imagine many teams do, as they are the #1 run defense in the league, and I imagine #1 pass rush unit in the league in general. Obviously, they're not the most perfect team on offense, but it doesn't take much as long as your defense is smothering the opposing team. They score a little bit of points, and usually the defense does the rest for them. Of course, Anthony Richardson coming out there, very dynamic guy. Sometimes he's amazing. Sometimes he makes a boneheaded play, and that's really what we're banking on, is forcing turnovers. We have a really good defense this year on paper. Will they actually put it together and play like one? That's a completely different story. Really hoping. The big question mark this year is Cordell Jackson. The potential is there, but can he actually put it to work? As really it's been Gleason and the rest that have been carrying him more than anyone. I've seen a lot of double teams, and it's not on him. Here we are kicking it off to start this season out with a bang. Chad Ryland kicking this one so deep, I can't imagine he's going to take it back. He will not. Barely even had a chance to. As we're going to see Mr. Anthony Richardson coming out for this Elks team that was pretty good to start last season, and then really did not have a great middle of the year, and then finished kind of strong, but unfortunately went out pretty early in the playoffs. I suppose same as us. I mean, we won a game, but we were semi-out. It's not really early, I guess, but neither team really finished where they were hoping to. Huge hit as Tyler Conklin did not look ready for that ball. Darren Riley, the speedster, looking at the draft class. I think this is a really good draft class, though. Maybe Ellison was a bit of a reach, and we didn't really need the running back, but all the players are good. Even Ellison, I would say, is a good player. Going to pinch the line, and oh, they're on the other side. Cam Jones not going to get there. There's going to be a huge play. Riley Moss chasing from behind, and good try in the strip. We'll gain 26 on the ground. That blocking was really good. Bringing a rusher off the edge. An extra player, Wilson, the safety. And we get completely pushed down. Buddy goes kind of the wrong way and gains next to nothing. Riley in on that play as well. James kind of going against Flowers. Also has the tight end to cover. And over the middle, sort of our job, not really. Tackled down to the 26. Elks offense not having that much trouble so far moving the ball down the field. Get Gleason going, maybe get a pressure. We're trying to chase down this running back, and he's going to get all the way out there. The safety's so far back deep, and White just scores. What is the safety napping about? I have no idea what he's doing. The safety was just sleeping. He's still not running full blast. Antonio Johnson then gets juked at the end. Either way, Calvin Austin's going to have a chance to return the kick. Not the best blocks. And nobody's going to help, and he's just going to get a free run in there. I mean, I don't know how you don't see that coming. He's literally right in front of us, and we're now at the 13-yard line to start. Jadarius Lewis, the ideal decision-maker, 80 overall. Even though he's far away, we're still going to have the double-team Jonathan Allen on the inside, and we're going to get minimal. No real push. Got some movement in here. Kind of looking at Kuntz as our, primary. And there's nobody open. We barely get that ball off. Maybe the running back was open. I don't know. Deep in for Morant if we have the time. Wise is pretty open. The ball's on the money. Maybe a little behind him, but he beats Gordon, and we gain the first down. Kind of go routes. Romeo Doubs, not a bad player, obviously, so... That's a tough throw, and it's on the money, and Kuntz holds on to the 50. Big 20-yard gain. Really nice throw with one of their players actually kind of getting in there right at the last second, and then obviously Kuntz, not really that open, but it works out. We'll get the first down on it. And off the edge, Rasu is wide open. 2 for nothing. Don't want to just abandon the run game already, but so far, not so good. Not super open, but open enough, and Wise will catch it. It's going to get pushed down to the 25. So far, even though they have a really good set of corners, Kyler Gordon's struggling against the speed of Wise. Really good throw by Jadarius, and that'll be a pretty big first down again. With the RPO look, probably not going to get much of a chance here, but we're going to run it anyways. And we bounce it out, and really good job at number 52 as we actually had a chance there to bust that for the touchdown. Great vision by Rodriguez. It's going to go with a play action now. A lot of players on the line. I can't see how they could cover all of this. Morant, that's a touchdown if he hits the throw, and he does. Easy score. They were completely confused by it. 2nd and 5, they must have assumed run, and obviously with that play action, that was so easy. Morant, wide open. About the easiest touchdown we're going to have all season long. I mean, there's just nobody there. And then Romeo Doubs gets involved anyways. 14 points scored with only 5 minutes in. We're going to bring the heat. And we can't get off the block. Can we get to a corner, please? No, we can't. 17 yards gain for Anthony Richardson on the read up. It's really tough. It's like you pick your poison. If you don't defend the QB, he might get a lot of yards. There's nobody out there. Walt James getting beat. Oh, fumble! I don't know if that's legit or not. He might have been down. I'm not really sure. But if you do play the quarterback, is what I was going to say, the running back, the run lanes are already pretty big. It's going to get even more. Trying to strip that out, and that knee is down. Good try, but unfortunately that will be coming back to them. Talked about needing to press them. We'll see how it plays. Oh, good pressure. And trying to strip it. Nice freaking tackle. Grabbed him by just basically the arm and brought him down, but still a first down. You know, bad release. Let's see if we can get away with a press here. Press blitz. They kind of tell, you know, you can tell it's coming. And we slowed him down. Over pursued a little bit, but slowed him down, gain of 2 only. It is a play that you don't expect to stop the run on, so the fact that we kind of did is good enough. Oh, we switched off the wrong guy. We pulled off the wrong player. Good try in the strip. Only gain of 3 despite the fact that we moved the linebacker that was supposed to be there covering the receiver because the corner just blew the assignment. Let's actually shift him over and hope not Johnson. Oh, no. Riley Moss. Good recovery to the 10. That's a pretty good spot to get him. Inadvertently giving him a few more yards, but also making it a really tough goal line play. Yeah, I don't know who the hell John is, but Cordell Jackson. Let's go with the press again. And Riley Moss is going to pick this one off. Like I said, they can't really get that separation when we press. Nice stiff arm. Gets us near the 20. Obviously going to take that back every time he had a chance there. Predetermined the route, which I can't lie. I probably would have done the same, but definitely did not work out in their favor. Play action. Wide open Morant. Perfect early throw. Try to go down, but he spins into trouble. Thankfully not hit very hard. So far the pass game's been pretty good. I don't really like the run over there, but they got Parsons on this side. Works out, though. Try to on the juke. Gain 7. Romeo Doubs injured while blocking, which now puts Ellison, the big fella, into the game. Run inside. And Allen does a really good job. We do gain 2, though. Abdominal tear. That could be a couple of weeks. Now up to Ellison to fill the gap. Late throw. Holds on. Is that a first down? They're not going to call it a first down. You can say he gained a half a yard. Do I really trust to run in this climate? We're going to try it. Up the middle. And we're going to get it. Pretty good blocking as Rodriguez almost breaks one free. Morant, you can only block for so long, but if he would have got that block, it would have been a 1-yard 4th and 1 touchdown. Look for the quick throw underneath. Might be a Rodriguez play. Maybe I should have taken it. Kuntz, really good throw again. And another really good catch. I know Kuntz's catch is really good now, but it's still just... I remember it like it was just yesterday when he would drop wide open passes. You know, I'm just still in awe when he makes those plays. Really good one, though, and the end of the first quarter lead us to a pretty good position to take the lead back. And this is like an obvious down to, you know, run the ball, try to get the run game going. So I'm going to go with a pass instead. We catch him off guard. Ellison trying to throw that early, and that ball thankfully wasn't picked. I mean, I don't know how that's not a better ball or intercepted. That play being an incompletion is a win for us. Maybe should have taken the tight end. Still can. It's a tough throw. It might be a late hit. Great catch. Let's see what they're going to call here. It might have been a late hit on the QB or a hold. And it will be. They're going to hit the quarterback late, and that'll be an automatic first down. Putting us at the 7-yard line. Micah Parsons a little frustrated there. Got a little play action going with all these players on the line. And that's a big fella. Dropped. I was hoping he would have came back to the ball a little bit stronger. He kind of came back towards us and then stopped. Came back to the ball stronger than that. We'd have been looking a little better. I want a slant from Morant. Oh, wide open. Stay. Nice catch. He ran a little bit too deep on that. He's open. That's why I didn't throw it right away, because I didn't know what he was going to do. But assuming the feet are down, which I think they were, that should be a good touchdown. Beautiful little play. Just nobody on him. Zach Kuntz wide open. Assuming he kept the feet down, which it looks like he easily did. I don't even know if he ever kept his feet out of bounds. I think his backside went out before he did. Good catch. The scoring has slowed a little bit, but thankfully not so much on our side as we're going to regain the lead. Riley against the backup tight end. We're going to try to get out there and stop the run, which we're not going to get. Really good one-on-one tackle by Wilson. Riley there, though, in case he broke that as well. See Jackson. Let's get some pressure if we can. Oh, that could be picked. And somehow caught. He's out of bounds. I thought Taylor was going to pick that thing. I would debatably challenge that if I'm them. And as the review, left foot only. We're on the blitz, trusting our press defense here. Nobody on the running back, though, in case he does run a route. And we're going to swap that with Riley Moss. Great play. Maybe he could have had a chance at a pick, but kind of saw it late and just want to make sure that we get this to 4th down, and that was a good play. Riley Moss already with 1. Could have had 2. He had a really crazy first half in the playoffs. Trying to replicate that here almost. Really good defense in press, though. And Anaconda is going to have a decent chance at a return. Try to cut it back inside as the blocks weren't lining up outside. Gets up the field to the 33-yard line. Passing the ball pretty well so far. They got a lot of players in the line, so we're going to go back to that pass game. Might have had someone deeper, and wow, he misses that throw to Ellison. I just wish there was actually a lane to run with, but so far there just hasn't been many. No, it's not inside, but we're still going to stop Jonathan Allen. And nice. Round the edge. Rodriguez. Great job. A little bit of a late shove. I don't know if that's what they're going to call. It looks like they're going to call that. I think they're looking back at previous games where, you know, they maybe let things go too much and, you know, unnecessary shoves and tackles. They're trying to nip that in this game, and can you really blame them? And there's room. But Lewis had a chance to run, so we'll take 6 instead of forcing a pass that we don't need to. Kuntz with a kind of a trickery play, trying to see if he can sneak out of this one. And that's going to be a wide open Morant instead. Romeo Dobbs doesn't see the block lane, and Morant's going to fight his way to the 5. Big play. So far looking pretty damn good through the air. See if we can get some blocks on this power run. And Rodriguez, not really much to work with, gets a loss of 1. Go back to the inside handoff from the 6. And really good blocks. Rodriguez spinning into the end zone. 2-possession lead. Offense doing much better than we have previously against that defense. And still really bad on the run defense, though. It's a one-on-one tackle chance. And he does enough to get him out of bounds to the 49-yard line. First half. White easily should be over 100. You'd only imagine. Going to QB contain here. Is that a wide receiver with Cam Jones on him? And really good defense across the board. Gains 4 anyways, though. Bringing the extra DBs in on this play. Got caught with our pants down last one. Luckily, it wasn't a big play. And Johnson is going to force him to not lose yards. I really thought that was going to be a 3rd and 2. Yes, he got pushed backwards, but he stayed up on his own power. No? That was really close. Oh, and behind. A really bad throw is going to lead to a drop, though. If he leads that forward, Conklin's still running. Really big missed opportunity on that play, in my opinion. You know the route. But if they run it, it doesn't really matter. Oh, there is nobody over the middle. Trying to strip because we have the safety help. Doesn't work out. But to the 21-yard line go the Elks. Riley up to the line. Oh, we got to get out there. Oh, what a tackle by Gleason. Lifting him in the air and slamming him down for no gain. Let's go, Jackson. Trying to get out there and gets a piece of him. White fighting hard, gains 6. Moving everyone over. If it's to the actual right side, it could be in trouble, but we're here. That tight end is so open. That's a touchdown. Hit him hard. Ooh, Scott. I'm telling you, that guy should be starting. I'm glad they don't know what they have. But it is weird when your rival knows what you have. I don't want to trade for him because, A, I don't need a tight end. B, it would be like, hey, why are they trading for him? Maybe he's actually pretty good. And that'll be a face mask by Walt James. He's celebrating the play, but it is absolutely a penalty. That would have been a massive loss. But for some reason, they still lose yards on the play. I get it's a sack, but, like, it's a penalty. I'm a little confused by that. And there goes a big play by Riley. Loss of 3, blowing up the run play. And they're so far back on this once upon a time, right at the goal line play, that we're actually going to be dropping a little bit off. Uh-oh. Can't get over there. It's too fast. And Anthony Richardson, this time the read option, playing conservatively or aggressively, didn't work out. I keep forgetting about the potential read option. Calvin Austin on the return. Not getting any blocks again. They did give us a little bit of time, though. A chance to maybe put up some more points. You got 2 guys in the zone now as well. And there goes Kuntz. Perfect throw. Holds on. I feel like if without that throw power boost, we don't get that throw. Like, tell me I'm crazy. Am I wrong? I think we're right. I personally think we just don't get it. Inside and misses the throw. A lot of pressure, in fairness. Ellison just can't get a ball to him, though. Poor Ellison. I'm actually going to change this play manually. I'm going to streak wise so I can get underneath with Morant, who has first one free. Yeah, and he can't break a tackle there, but gets the ball, keeps us in the zone. 2-minute warning, 3rd and 3. Nice little play to set us up. Depending on how quick one of these players jumps this, Morant could be wide open. That's a tough catch. Wow, what a catch. Kind of bumped into, but it works out. It's a first down. Kuntz out of the zone, but what can you do? You know, you got 2 guys in the zone at the same time. It's going to be pretty hard to keep them both happy. And out there, really good job by the lineman, though. Try to juke move inside. It worked, but he kind of recovered, so we stiff arm out of bounds for 13 total and the clock being stopped. I'm not super concerned about the clock, but at the same time, save timeouts when you can. That's a tough one, but he holds on. Devin Bush thought he had a pick there, and Morant knew what he had. It sucks. I really just want to get Morant a ball that he can run with, but so far it hasn't been the case. Going to try to get the first down here, and wide open is Kuntz. Going to call our first timeout, I suppose. Moving the ball really nicely so far. Coverage has been pretty good, too. Can't get that ball off. Might be out of the zone as well because we were trying to throw to Morant, which I always thought was really stupid. It should just be like if it actually touches his hands. Is nobody on the running back? Kind of. Yeah, I mean, it was a good bait out. Guy ran it down, and we didn't have enough time to go anywhere else. The only real option on that play would be to block the running back, but then we would have nobody. Keep running. Morant's touchdown! Great blocking in the offensive line to allow us out there to buy some time. It took us a little while, but Morant gets there, and that'll be a touchdown right at the buzzer. Pretty damn close to it. Beautiful play. As much as we talked about, is it enough of an excuse to say we played badly last preseason game because Morant was out? I think it was. I think it was legit. Just like that interception to Cam Jones. Cam Jones not the fastest man in the world, but he's going to catch the edge all the way down to the 15. And that's the Anthony Richardson you sometimes get. When he's on, he's great. But when he makes a play like that, it's going to look bad. Really good jump, though, by Cam Jones, who is really feeling like Fred Warner more and more each day. Wise over the middle. Morant 1-on-1. I mean, It's not an easy guy to cover. I mean, I think you take that. Oh, wow. That was a really good play. Taron Johnson, I believe, over on that side just took care of business. Felt like we put that ball up there. Morant has a chance, you know, why not? But didn't really put that ball up there, unfortunately. We're not even going to have time to throw it to Ellison this time. Ellison can't get the ball to him at all. No matter what he tries, the ball just does not go to him. Like, who knows? Going for a corner shot. He's a big fella. And that ball is dropped. He landed hard on his back, by the way. Field goal is still great, though. It's a field goal I definitely did not expect to have. Played the end zone maybe a little bit too hard, but a little bit of time left. I know we had 2 timeouts, but I wanted to play the shot play. And they've learned their lesson. They're going to be kneeling this one out to have a 31-14 deficit at half with us getting the ball on top of it. Really want to take a look at those numbers. Our pass game has to be absolutely going off, and it is. 255 yards at half. Absolutely unbelievable. Going to try to run the ball a little bit more in the second half, as obviously this clock is our biggest enemy, but at the end of the day, look at the Steamers winning their first game of the season already. They're like, no winless season for us. They were pretty much winless last year, so that's impressive, especially against the Orbits. That's a big win for us even. Looking across the league, the Mounties, really high score there. Any other big score games? Not really. A lot of close games this week. A couple of blowouts, but some pretty close ones as well. A lot of 1-score, barely 2-score games. Some under 3 points. Taking a look at the first half highlights. Obviously, Rachaad White bouncing that all the way to the outside. Couldn't catch him. Getting chased down from behind by Gleason. Johnson, just a terrible angle. Didn't run up quick enough, and apparently that's the only highlight they want to show. None of our 255 passing yards? No? Okay. You would have thought the Elks were winning or something. They're down 17 and a half. Like, what are we doing here? I don't care if it's a home game for them. Show the actual highlights. And no blocking. Special teams has been awful so far. Got the fullback lead to the left, and they're going to blow that play completely up. Loss of 2. So far, definitely not so good. Wise. Perfect throw. You can catch that with speed. Out of bounds for a massive gainer to the 39-yard line. Darius Lewis looking pretty damn good so far. Trying to protect this ball as much as possible, as that's our biggest enemy right now, is them getting the ball back. We're going to try to bounce this. Rodriguez, nice move inside. Turns that into 7. Had 2 guys to try and beat, and he got it. Could say, you know, maybe take a shot here, but I'm going to play conservatively. Try to get this first down if possible. And I guess we're going to lose yards. They run commit, I think. Going to be a pretty tough play with Morant. And he gets a few yards. If we didn't lose all those yards on the ground. 4th and 1. I mean, I think you go for this, no? Like, why wouldn't you? I guess it gives them a short field, but at the same time, I don't know. Play action boot. A wide open Wise. Big play on 4th and 1. Down to the 19-yard line. Wise is having some big plays today. Really not struggling anywhere at this point to do anything. They want to keep continuing to slow down the run. And we're going to keep running the ball when we feel like we want to. And then just beating them through the air anyways. And nice move by Rodriguez, and a holding call is going to set us back. Bells are the culprit this time. Ellison finally gets the ball his way, and look at the speed! 28-yard touchdown for the rookie. And it's looking pretty promising this game. Wow. I don't know if that was just because it was a really good throw, but he looked blazing fast. Mike Ellison, all of these attempts, and finally the ball gets to him, and he just zooms. I mean, that's L'Jarius Sneed that can't catch up. I'm also thinking about going forward with 8-minute games, and we do 2 per episode. I think that might be the move. Oh, try to swat it. That would have been beautiful. You know, for some reason. Oh, okay. Big play for Duvernay, I believe. 2nd and 11. Big play, and then nothing afterwards. And here goes the read. Get out there, Cam. Oh, come on. Can we tackle him? Thank you. Jackson v. Jackson again. And that's a strategy. Not really one that works, but force the ball out quick. Haven't seen a whole lot from the pass rush this game, unfortunately. See if we can get someone Gleason on the other side. Very good left tackle, obviously. Screen pass. And we kind of pushed him into the running back, and That'll be a 3rd and 5. Pretty much every drive they have from now on has got to be a score, because even then it might not be enough, because if we keep scoring, doesn't really matter what they do, and that could have been picked. Good job by Taylor, as I don't think Wilson was really paying attention over there, whoever it was. I get it, 4th and 5, you just failed 2 5-yard conversion attempts in a row, but kicking a field goal here, I'm not really sure what this is going to do for them. Calvin Austin on the return again. Really hasn't been a great day, but all it takes is one. It gets blasted. I mean, he's dependable at not fumbling so far. I can't complain. Last drive, 4 for 4, 88 yards. Big play. Big play offense this year so far. Obviously only one game, but this is a team that usually we get nothing on, let alone big plays or small plays. Rodriguez turns that into a 9-yard gainer. A little surprised by that. There are a lot of players in his way. I mean, he's a big guy. He should fall forward. And doesn't really get the blocks you're looking for, but who would have expected Ellison on the sweep? Big play, first down. Kind of looking for like a corner out look. Wise deep might be our option if Ellison doesn't get open early. And that is a big play, and he holds on. What a catch! The ball he like landed on. That ball is perfect, but Gordon actually in really good coverage. Damn, Jadarius is on point so far. Look at the spiral. That is an unbelievable catch. I don't know how he holds on to that thing. I mean, this thing is almost like, and once again, pressure in his face. This thing's almost like the Calvin Johnson play against the Bears years ago. Gets the catch, lands, and then, the ball's on the ground, but he doesn't lose it somehow. Or the go route touch pass, if you will. It doesn't really matter which way you want to say it. Like, that is one play we just can't throw. And that is very high up there. I thought he was going to the outside. That was a miscommunication. It was actually Kuntz that went to the outside, unfortunately. I thought it was him because he looked really clean there. Morant on the inside. It's a tough catch. And Kuntz drops it. That's a really good throw by Jadarius Lewis. And unfortunately, it's going to lead to a field goal, which, of course, is hit, making me yet again question their decision to go for the field goal last drive. Oh, what a play. Riley Moss. Obviously an underthrown ball, but what a play. Some of the dives our guys make without Acrobat on top of it is really wild. Why is nobody on the tight end, though? Going against Reed. And we get bumped by our own guy. We knew the play and still almost blew it. Great job, though, on the play by Walt James. 3rd and 10. This game looks like it could already be officially over. The Elks, though. This is a really strong statement we're making out here on this first game. Inside and try to knock it out. He's going to get the first down. Going to play some cover 4, play it a little safe. They need to make some bigger plays at this rate, so can't get out there. And he's going to run. I feel like I thought I saw someone to the right side open. I don't know. Can't get off the block. Oh, I switched me to the wrong side, really. Oh, my God. Number 76 just killed Wilson. Yeah, I don't know about this. Coming in at an angle. Can't get off the line. Try to strip it. Been a couple of close calls on the fumbles today. Why not? Try to end game. I just can't believe how much of a blowout this one's been. Oh, that's penalty for sure. Not that it really matters too much. Huge hit. Kind of guessed the wrong way in which he was going to go. It doesn't really matter anyways, but still. They actually did decline it. 4th quarter, they're down $1 million. I mean, this one really hasn't been close. Their run game's been good, but you can't really run the ball when you're down so many points. Defense has been on point this game, which is weird because we really haven't even pass rushed all that well. And there goes Anthony Richardson again. Kind of realizing the situation, taking a hit to gain as many yards as possible each time. I mean, you could have your little run lanes every time. It's wasting clock, so we're not going to commit to it. Oh, we almost just killed our own guy. But man, has Riley Moss been on fire. Riley Moss has been good. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, wow. Bad miscommunication there. Bad throw. I don't know. Whatever the issue, not a good play. Could be a go route. We don't really care. We're bringing the heat. We're trying to get out there. Good blocks. Gains a bit. I don't know if you want to kick a field goal. I don't think you can. There's really not a point. Move everyone over. Let's go with Jackson. Had a couple of plays this game. Not going to happen. Oh, burned. Try to strip it. Not going to get it. It'll be a touchdown. It's a big play for them, I suppose, to keep them technically in it. Do have to go for 2 every time just to have a realistic chance, though. Good run commit. Pull Johnson off just in case they do run a route. Might be able to jump it or something. And we bet on the other side. Good conversion. 16-point deficit with 9 minutes left. They're keeping it interesting, I suppose. Don't know if I want to play it fully conservative because one bad pass can get them right back into it. And especially when you get a little bit of run lanes like that for once. First down. Got the drag from Morant. Got a couple of hitch plays. It might just be a predetermined Morant. Oh my god, how do you miss that throw? How is Jadarius hitting all the throws he has, but then misses throws like that still? I'm going to hand this off. Oh my god, look at the blocking. He wasn't done. He has really crushed it at times. There's been some inconsistencies on the offensive line, I'll admit. I don't really like this quick pass. Ellison's open. Holds on, first down. Looked like he was dying to lose that ball, but didn't. Trying to win the game, but also desperately trying not to throw a pick. Jadarius Lewis would be an easy candidate right now for, oh lord, player of the week. That's a lot of XP and a chance at a dev up. At the end of the day, I do not want to blow the lead. Already kind of have. That's a tough throw. It's on the money, though. Huge first down conversion. And you got to assume if that's being converted, that could be game. Stood in there tough. The throw was great. The catch was great. Everything was great. I like this look. Stretch looks look pretty good. And, oh, wow. Ellison got beat. That is unfortunate. You can go with the play action. See if anyone wants to get open. That's a tough throw. No way! Oh, what a play! Off balance and all, and just hits it like it's easy. Of course, took a little long because I really didn't believe the throw was going to happen. He just gets enough power on that ball. And just the footwork last second, unbelievable. I mean, that is just heartbreaking. If you're watching that as an Elks fan, you're just like, how? How did we let that up? Oh, we missed. Beatty. Nice stiff arm. Oh! Beatty somehow gets 8! Holy crap. Let him cook, I suppose. To the right side, if we even get the ball off in time. Which we do. Beatty will not score. I don't know how the hell that guy just made that play. Doesn't really matter too much as long as we don't blow the score. As long as we get a field goal. Really, one would argue, should we even throw this? I don't really like it too much. Throw away. Kind of ran far away. Was believing in something getting open enough for me to take the look, but nah. And with the field goal, barring a miracle, I think the game is pretty much over. 19 points is pretty hard to get in 4 minutes. Not impossible, but pretty damn tough. From the 32-yard line. Bull rush. Don't know why we're swatting there, to be honest. Somebody come up. They're going to look like mid, dropping off with Jones. Oh, free rush. Kai Gary, the sensation from preseason, gets his. Love to see that. Double team, not going to happen this time. Pretty good coverage, but still caught for 11. See if we can finish out strong. Really good game from the defenses so far. And that's going to be picked off by Taylor. No. Duvernay got a hand in there last second playing defense as he was falling down. Don't know how Taylor doesn't come away with that one, but good stop, I suppose. 4th and 6 for the game. Left the running back open for a reason. Nice play, though, to keep it alive. Off balance. Makes a play anyways. Switching the wrong guy. 9 yards gain. Really not doing themselves any favors at this clock, though. Sheldon. Oh, he's got a chance at it. But the ball was underthrown, and Taylor will intercept it with a chance to return this. Gets it to the 35-yard line. That would be game. 44-25 over the Elks. Vastly improved over last season. And while the game might be technically over, it doesn't mean the fun cannot continue. We're going to put in the backup, see what we got. As Griffin, low tackle, really good stuff. I was really hoping for a truck there, can't lie. We're going to be passing the ball here. Ellison, kind of the main route. Wide open and hit really hard and misses the throw by a mile. A little bit of a delayed release. Just didn't know if I could believe in the routes being open, and they were. Stretch play. Griffin, nowhere really to go. Gets the stiff arm. 4th and 4. Can't even get a first down with this squad. Show me something, would you? Ellison playing the slot for some reason. And there he goes, wide open. Drops it. Wow. Imagine that play was needed to, like, continue the game on that 4th down. It's just crazy. Don't put Graves in unless you have a 3-touchdown lead. And there goes Johnson. Yeah, we're not going to return it. But he fights enough to get to the 1. Good job, Johnson. And that would be the game. Starting the season off 1-0 against the division rival Elks, who have definitely put themselves as the 2nd best team in this division. So, realistically, if we were to win out, obviously, you know, we would obviously take the division. But realistically, we're probably going to beat every other division rival 2 times each. So even if we split this series, not a bad start. Looking at the offensive numbers, Jadarius Lewis, some incompletions there because of some throwaways and whatnot, but overall, a damn near perfect game. Anthony Richardson was limited hard. 4 interceptions. Graves, he had a couple of plays, but he was, game was already over. Rodriguez, we always talk about it. It is a very tough team to run the ball against. But on the positive side, we did get that scenario we talked about on offense. Kuntz with 92 yards and a touchdown. Morant, 133 yards with 2 touchdowns. Wise, 153 yards. Did we have anyone else? Ellison, 31 with a touchdown. Bellinger at the end with 19 yards. Unfortunately, Romeo Doubs injured and not a catch, I believe. Just injured blocking, unfortunately. It happens. And we do have some upgrade points, which is really cool. But before we do that, let's take a look at our game day goals, as there could be some more upgrades in a moment. Actually, let's first take a look at the injury. Romeo Doubs out for technically 3 weeks, unless we have a bye week, which I highly doubt we'll have one that early, but you never know. But let's take a look at the key to victory, which should be a completed scenario. Our passing offense looked unstoppable. Always fun to go through the week with a plan and see it pay off. Great win, Coach. It really was. Great win indeed, and hopefully the first of many. Great job out there, and let's keep this rolling into next week. It's kind of crazy. Oh, nice. 2,500 XP for all wide receivers. That's something. I don't know why the quarterback's not involved. He kind of has to throw to those wide receivers, but weird to show the one guy that's, like, useless to the pass game. I know he has a couple of screenplays here and there, but overall, he will drop more passes than he will catch most of the time. Mike Ellison, speaking of, physical upgrade. We want that release up. Doesn't get it. 2 to spec catch. He's really good at spec catch already, though. So I don't know if we want slot or what we want to get his regular catching up, but it is definitely a problem. I think you still go with physical because we want, even though he's fast, we want Wise to be the slot guy. So we want the release, we want the short route, we want that kind of stuff. Gets 2 to spec catch, no release, which is unfortunately the case. Bellinger with a vertical threat upgrade is going to put him as a 76 overall. See if he gets a speed upgrade, that'd be elite. Kind of catching, nothing really standing out there. Antonio Johnson, who really did not have the best of weeks, but got involved, did catch a ball for an interception. Not that it really mattered, the game was over by then anyways, but terrible upgrade, unfortunately. Really good man coverage, actually. Calvin Austin is kind of our return specialist as of right now, so we want that playmaker going. We want to get him juke ability stuff, maybe speed. Get some catching as well. Not a bad upgrade, actually. And then we have Jadarius Lewis, the biggest of all of them. Strong arm really hasn't been the thing for us, but at the same time, that's our biggest need, is deep throw accuracy and throw power. Which he gets a throw power. 1 a medium. Nice. 92 throw power. He's getting there. Watch, you get all the throw power upgrades in the world, and now we want the running back speed coach back. Either way, that is going to be week 1. Like I said, let me know what you guys think of the plan of 8-minute quarters, 2 games per episode, whether they're amazing games or really bad games, or one's really good, one's really bad. Let me know what you guys think. And that's about it. Might have seen a video earlier today. Maybe you see one a little later today. I'm not sure. But 250 likes, we'll do an episode tomorrow. But anyways, that's going to be week 1. Let me know what you guys think about the idea to do 2 8-minute quarter length games per episode instead of 1 10 minutes. Whether that's really good matchups, really bad matchups, one's really good, one's really bad, whatever that may be. Let me know. And if we have 200 likes on this video, we'll have an episode, week 2 plus, potentially week 3 with it tomorrow. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new, I do really appreciate your continued support on the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PK Plays for non-Madden content. And that is basically it. Thanks for watching. I don't think you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!